Everything that's important about life as a human being, you learn in context of relationships.
We need somebody that we can trust, that we can hold on to, who walks with us hand in hand through the whole deal.
Early in life, many of these connections in the brain, what are called synapses, develop based on genetics, but also based on how experiences occur.
The research on the brain has for the first time given us biological, physical proof that interactional processes that don't go well, for example, impact the brain profoundly.
If the brainstem, for whatever reason, has some insult during development, it could be alcohol exposure in utero, it could be cigarette smoking, it could be prenatal exposure to drug, or it could be significant distress in the caregiver. For whatever reason, if the brainstem is poorly organized and overreactive and dysynchronous, the baby's born, and very often they will have what we call a state regulation problem. They are hard to soothe, you can't quiet them down very well, it's hard to engage them, and it makes the caregivers feel overwhelmed. They can't calm the child down very well, the child stays all stirred up.
When a pregnant mother is under constant stress, you know, she might just be stressed at the office. So we're seeing babies being born that are hyperreactive.
Most important pivotal experience in a child's life is that a caregiver and a child have a falling in love experience. And that experience of joy is invigorating to the body on all fronts, and is essential to being able to develop the capacity to care, to be able to develop the capacity to love, and to have empathy for other human beings, and to be able to have moral conscience.
We are neurobiologically designed to be in relationships. We are neurobiologically designed to be able to read and respond to other people, and we're neurobiologically designed to reach out and seek relationships with other people. And when we have these opportunities to form healthy relationships with family, with neighbors, with coworkers, with members of the community, we're healthy. And when we don't have those opportunities, we literally are physiologically at risk.
First stress response is a hypersensitive, hyperreactive stress response. And these infants cry a lot, are inconsolable. When they become toddlers, they may go into rapid temper tantrums and be very volatile. A second stress response are infants who are hypervigilant. These infants will have very wide eyes and will be very vigilantly looking, and you can see that there's an anxiety in their muscle tone and in how they carry themselves, and that they're scanning the environment. A toddler may be overly clingy or overly withdrawn. A third stress response would be very shut down and tuned out. These children, again, may be misunderstood as a good, easy baby.
Most teachers, most educators at this point still don't recognize those kids, and they often become as problematic or more problematic than the more obviously upset kid.
When an attachment figure is the source of terror, the child's brain has two processes going on at once. One is the inborn attachment system, which says, I'm in a state of alarm, I need to go to my attachment figure for soothing. But if that attachment figure is the source of the distress, and I don't just mean being upset and you don't get ice cream before dinner, I mean terror, then what happens is the child will then try another track in the child's brain will state, do not go toward that figure, that's the cause of your distress.
People who are traumatized are stressed, and the stress doesn't go away. The symptoms don't go away. They persist in one way or another, either as a psychological problem or as a learning problem or as perhaps a physical problem in the body. For years and years and years, they never disappear. They come, they go, but they're always back again. That's trauma. That's stress at the level of trauma.
trauma is like a dog bite.
We look at the whole person, we look at their whole history, and we look at their development. We look at what's happened in their body, in their life, in their social structure. We look at all the aspects of their life, and then we determine where to go from there.
First of all, we have to get our children and our infants back into a condition of safety. That may be that they need contact with a safe relationship, that maybe they have had a disruption and they need to maybe not go to school that day and spend time with mommy. And one of the ways we help infants and children regain a sense of safety is to start to become what I call a sensory detective. We need to start becoming really aware of what sensations are reminders of that traumatic event. And they could be sounds, they could be tastes, they could be something visual, they could be a particular movement, a particular touch. We want to be very clear that we give the right dose that the child or infant can handle. So it's going to have to be very small increments of helping them be able to experience that sensation, recover from that sensation. And the fourth is to increase the child's surround of sensory comfort so that beyond the caregiver, there can be many arenas of sensory comfort that the child or infant can surround themselves with, whether it's music or a particular touch of a blanket or a particular toy that they hold that they feel safe with.
Is that what's shareable is bearable. And so when a person can bring it out and share it with another, then it becomes more bearable than keeping it to yourself. But studies of resilience show that even when children have insecure attachments in the home, if they've had at least one secure attachment with a daycare provider, a preschool teacher, or another adult in their lives, then that makes a huge difference for them having the seed of resilience. They may still have difficulties, but because they've had that one secure relationship, that relationship where they felt that another individual, another adult knows them and feels what's going on inside of them, those kids have the potential.
What makes children get better following a trauma is connection to other human beings who are present, who are patient, who are kind, who are sensitive. And they don't need to be necessarily psychologically insightful. They don't need to know anything about trauma. All they need to know is that they're right there with this child. They're trying to be comforting, they're trying to be supportive, they're trying to encourage. Those kinds of interactions end up being much more therapeutic and healing than many of the other things that we try to do with kids.
Teachers can look more at their children, be more emotionally present for children.
If you're an adult and there are children in your life, whether you're in law enforcement, a teacher, a parent, a foster parent, whatever you are, and you know that a child has been exposed to something that's potentially traumatic, the first thing that you should be aware of is that not all traumatic events lead to disastrous mental health outcomes. In fact, the vast majority of children that are traumatized actually do pretty well, but they do need your attention, they do need your kind support, and they do need your awareness about what are warning signs that would tell you to actually take the next step and try to get some professional help.
One place I would like to start with individuals as well as our society trying to make a difference to really stop the cross-generational passage of trauma and of insecure attachment, it would be for parents to start a process of self-understanding. It basically costs nothing except the time and emotion that it takes for parents to begin on that process. And we all can do it. And the people who benefit most, besides ourselves, are our children.
We're spending literally 95% of our public dollars to change the brain. because that's what mental health is. And we're spending almost nothing in the first 5 years of life when the brain is easiest to modify, and it takes the least amount of professional input, the least amount of insight. It takes just high quality caregiving.
I get lost in you like a prisoner walking towards the ocean. It's hard to imagine how something could swallow you whole. Yeah, I get lost in you. Pearls in your eyes keep me alive, wrap me up in a glow, soft as a shadow. There was a time I would suffer in silence and feel like my pain didn't matter. I thought, keep on walking, just show your devotion, they don't know you at all. When I grew thorns as sharp as spears, and I drowned my fears with books and with beer. At a time there was time but no horizon. Yeah, I am lost in you. I am no longer searching, I'm no longer yearning, just learning the freedom of floating on.
I had a black dog. His name was Depression. Whenever the black dog made an appearance, I felt empty and life just seemed to slow down. He could surprise me with a visit for no reason or occasion. The black dog made me look and feel older than my years. When the rest of the world seemed to be enjoying life, I could only see it through the black dog. Activities that usually brought me pleasure suddenly ceased to. He liked to ruin my appetite. He chewed up my memory and my ability to concentrate. Doing anything or going anywhere with the black dog required superhuman strength. At social occasions, he'd sniff out what confidence I had and chase it away. My biggest fear was being found out. I worried that people would judge me. Because of the shame and stigma of the black dog, I was constantly worried that I'd be found out. So I invested vast amounts of energy into covering him up. Keeping up an emotional lie is exhausting. Black dog could make me think and say negative things. He could make me irritable and difficult to be around. He would take my love and bury my intimacy. He loved nothing more than to wake me up with highly repetitive and negative thinking. He also liked to remind me how exhausted I was going to be the next day. Having a black dog in your life isn't so much about feeling a bit down, sad or blue. At its worst, it's about being devoid of feeling altogether. As I got older, the black dog got bigger and he started hanging around all the time. I'd chase him off with whatever I thought might send him running. But more often than not, he'd come out on top. Going down became easier than getting up again. So I became rather good at self-medication, which never really helped. Eventually, I felt totally isolated from everything and everyone. The black dog had finally succeeded in hijacking my life. When you lose all joy in life, you can begin to question what the point of it is. Thankfully, this was the time that I sought professional help. This was my first step towards recovery and a major turning point in my life. I learned that it doesn't matter who you are, the black dog affects millions and millions of people. It is an equal opportunity mongrel. I also learned that there was no silver bullet or magic pill. Medication can help some, and others might need a different approach altogether. I also learned that being emotionally genuine and authentic to those who are close to you can be an absolute game changer. Most importantly, I learnt not to be afraid of the black dog, and I taught him a few new tricks of my own. The more tired and stressed you are, the louder he barks, so it's important to learn how to quiet your mind. It's been clinically proven that regular exercise can be as effective for treating mild to moderate depression as antidepressants, so go for a walk or a run and leave the mutt behind. Keep a mood journal. Getting your thoughts on paper can be cathartic and often insightful. Also keep track of the things that you have to be grateful for. The most important thing to remember is that no matter how bad it gets, if you take the right steps, talk to the right people, black dog days can and will pass. I wouldn't say that I'm grateful for the black dog, but he's been an incredible teacher. He forced me to re-evaluate and simplify my life. I learnt that rather than running away from my problems, it's better to embrace them. The black dog may always be part of my life, but he'll never be the beast that he was. We have an understanding. I've learned through knowledge, patience, discipline and humour, the worst black dog can be made to heal. If you're in difficulty, never be afraid to ask for help. There is absolutely no shame in doing so. The only shame is missing out on life.
像一颗尘土，有谁看出我的脆弱？我来自何方？我情归何处？谁在下一刻呼唤我？天地虽宽，这条路却难走，我看遍这人间坎坷辛苦，我还有多少爱，我还有多少泪，要苍天知道，我不認輸。
係突然間喺1個月裏面高2個 cm 咯，咁就因為佢。即係呢個係一個我哋 unexpected 嘅，即係嗰個高度係會高咗咯，仲會咁，同埋係初其實都覺得佢明顯頭做嗰幾堂咧，都覺得佢高咗㗎。咁但係跟住我哋慢咗做啦，即係冇嚟得咁密咧，就停咗啲。咁但係突然間上1個月真係就1個月裏面高咗2寸咯，唔係2個 cm， 但係其實都已經
太你介紹下。係因為我小朋友咧就有自閉症嘅，咁所以我就去多卡斯嗰度咧做咗幾次治療之後咧，個仔就見到改善咗，咁自己有興趣學，咁所以嚟參加㗎。但係而家做咗之後咧，就即係好快就做到你要求嘅嘢咯。同埋講嘢亦都有改善咯。
你講佢之前做咗3年半嘅針灸，
係啊，
就結果麻麻地嘅。
3年半嘅針灸就唔及3次嘅顱體骨治療，所以我見到嗰3次嘅效果係咁好，咁所以就停咗針灸啦，就情願佢喺顱底骨各方面幫佢咯。
咁就而家就學埋，諗住幫下小朋友。係啦，
即係睇下會唔會仲改善得好啲，因為日日做會始終都好過1週做1次咁樣。
我 我就叫 Kelly 啦，咁我個小朋友佢就係有自閉症傾向嘅，咁跟住帶咗去揾咗阿 Uncle Bud 做咗治療啦。
幾大啊？
佢而家5歲10個月，咁而家做咗3個月到啦，好似做咗但係佢做咗2次咧，已經我覺得個效應已經好明顯啦，即係佢又唔係好，佢好曳啦，同埋好個理解方面好比較差，咁但係佢做咗2次啦，佢已經開始講一啲説話係點啊有文有路。
我可以提佢個名。
有啲乜嘢係乜嘢都試嘅啦，其實我哋呢啲家長就咁針灸就唔得啦，針灸佢直情係恐懼嘅，佢試咗去就針咗1針啫，咁癲唔係淨係癲嘅，佢淨係發癲咯，嗰個程度係。你會覺得就算俾你針到都得不償失嘅，因為佢嗰個癲啊係恐慌嗰種感覺咁樣。咁至於呢個顱脊咧，以前聽過嘅，但冇朋友做過，咁就又唔知痛唔痛啊？你又唔敢第一次，因為見過個女咁，即係佢不嬲都好多時都好癲嘅啦，咁你就唔敢啦。咁但係我就有朋友就去咗喺嗰度做咗啦，咁我就。佢做完翻嚟，我就睇到佢進步，因為佢就比較滔啦，佢就比較畏縮嘅個小朋友，咁即係成日都縮埋啊，好畏縮，唔敢去面對啲人咁。但係佢做完之後咧，我就見到佢我同佢去旅行，咁佢就喺個旅遊巴度唱歌，咁同埋佢媽咪就話喺酒樓咧食得夠膽同人講話3位咁樣，又或者好遠咧叫嗰個 waiter 行埋嚟，佢都夠膽咁做，即係呢個係我哋睇到明顯個進步啦，又係做咗好短時間嘅。
阿滔滔就係頭先我講嗰個講英文好靚好準，記得好多嗰啲故事，佢直情係好似啲朗誦故事咁樣講出嚟，但係佢係自己同自己講嘅，好多時不停咁樣自己講嘅。
係啦，咁跟住後尾我就係做咗2次Leanne 我個女啦，做咗2次之後咧，佢講嘅説話已經開始有意思咯，即係會有連貫性同埋有意思咯。啱啱呢個禮拜咧，又有啲即係叻嘅説話出咗嚟咯。我同爸爸咧就喺度有啲爭論嘅嘢啦，唔好講。咁佢就開頭即係唔好嘈啊！即係嗌我哋即係咁樣啦。咁我哋仲繼續喺度爭論，跟住佢望住我咯，媽咪，你冷靜啲啊！
如果總結，你覺得而家佢最大嘅進步同啱啱即係嚟到第一次治療嘅時候，你會覺得係乜嘢咧？
佢啱啱嚟嗰時，佢仲係即係未醒。一自閉症，我哋會覺得佢如果仲係喺自己嘅世界度，佢根本個人都未好似仲喺度呆下發緊夢咁樣咯。但係而家我個感覺佢係醒咗，即係一個你會感覺佢係幾正常嘅小朋友咁樣，但係當然佢仲係好。
我身邊呢位朋友就介紹我個仔嚟呢度。即係做呢個顱脊治療啦，咁我而家做咗睇下先個零月，咁其實都幾有進步咯。咁直情係咧，尋日咧，佢有一個喺出邊學課外活動嘅老師就同我講，佢話：哇佢話軒軒媽咪，我好開心啊，因為咧佢嗰日咧自己畫電話咧，跟住舉手啊，問老師啱唔啱？咁樣，即係佢同我講話，佢都好開心，睇到佢突然間好似進步得好快喎，咁 that's why 其實我都想喺呢度學咗，可以翻去再幫佢多啲咯。
都係個零月。
小朋友，一個17歲，一個就而家8歲啦就嚟。咁佢因為其實佢有專注力不足嘅，咁其實睇咗出邊睇過心理醫生啦，食過精神科藥物啦。咁但係對佢嘅功效都唔得，反而食完精神科藥物之後咧，佢嘅情緒起伏仲比以前仲大咗添，諗唔到咩辦法。咁喺一個偶然嘅機會之下咧，就認識咗 Doctor Sue 喺度啦。咁我就嚟咗。咁你都係睇網上知道？唔係，係朋友嘅護士啊嘛。護士啊嘛。係啦。咁嗰個朋友就係話佢自己做護士嘅，咁其實 Cranium 呢一樣嘢咧喺美國嗰邊已經係好成熟㗎啦，只係香港呢邊咧係 冇人了解，就係因為我覺得都希望可以幫到佢，咁我就上堂啦。咁當我上咗堂之後咧，只係上第一堂嘅，跟住我就好大膽地每一晚幫阿女做1個鐘頭嘅 clinic，1個鐘頭，直至而家係冇停過。咁個功效係非常之大，同埋我而家直頭係完全喺做第一個 course 嘅時間之內咧，我已經係停咗精神科嘅藥物，喺停晒精神科嘅藥物加埋冇再去睇心理醫生嘅情況之下咧，而家係可以，當然唔可以話好似即都會係會有走嚟走去嘅情況啦，但係就已經係好穩定咯。
啲人佢唔識走嚟走去，唔識走嚟走去就係唔正常噶啦，係嘛？即係走嚟走去係啦，同埋佢走嚟走去打下乒乓波咁，即係好叻添啊！而家打乒乓波，即係同埋佢唔開心，佢會講俾我聽嘅咋。即係佢咁係正常，佢會抒發咯。啲人以為有唔開心係唔正常，咁即係好嗰啲真係好唔正常。即係佢最嚴重嘅情況係會翻到屋企啊，好唔開心，但係唔會同你講，但係搣爛這本書，即係成本書俾佢搣爛晒。即係翻到學校，老師問佢：你做咩本書會搞成咁㗎？佢係唔會答老師一個問題。咁但係而家個進步非常之大。 佢中間試過有一啲情況咧，就係即係喺屋企講唔肯嚟啦。咁試過係嚟到搭 lift 嘅時候都唔肯入嚟啦。試過嚟個門口入咗嚟，跟住行翻出嚟，企喺個門口呢個閘同埋呢一個玻璃門出。所以我哋用手做咧，安全好多咯。我哋安全，我哋亦有效。我哋如果喺個醫理喺嗰個操作上面能夠做得仔細，喺嗰個選穴，喺嗰個調針，喺嗰個手法上面嘅施行，喺個配熱嘅知識上邊，我哋會更有效咧做到呢一啲各方面嘅療效咯。咁我希望都透過大家嘅努力，雖然大家未必能夠同我哋一齊去到敍利亞，未必一齊去到埃及，甚至未必同我哋一齊去到雲南。其實佢家鄉唔喺雲南啊。佢其實咧都好似嗰個宣教士咁啊，一家人其實咧帶埋你有一個仔一個女啊，
係2個仔，
兩個都係仔，帶埋2個仔，帶埋老公咧，即係家當咁樣咧，即係本來家鄉係邊度嘅？廣州，咁啊已經上咗去雲南10年啦，咁喺上面就係做呢一啲嘅工作。咁我哋雖然每個人嘅命運唔同啦，或者我哋嘅使命唔同啦，咁但係大家一樣可以做嘅就係共同咧一齊祝福。共同祈禱，咁我哋咧都借助大家同學咧、學員咧，即係都祝福佢啦。希望佢陣間搭飛機一路逆風翻到去雲南咧，又繼續將咧佢今堂學到嘅大愛，無論學到幾多咧，都可以幫助咧佢嗰個即係收養嘅唐氏嘅呢個小朋友啦。咁都多謝你嘅分享，咁啊唔該晒。咁我哋又。
Biodynamic craniosacral therapy, or BCST, is an advanced therapy that combines a Western scientific understanding of the body, mindfulness skills, a unique type of touch, and an appreciation of the body's ability to heal itself. The therapy has its roots in the discoveries made by osteopath Dr. William Garner Sutherland in the late 1800s. He developed an approach to osteopathy known as the cranial concept. These original concepts have been refined and extended to become the biodynamic craniosacral therapy of today. Biodynamic touch is a particular type of touch. It's light and reverential. There's no pressure, no manipulation, and no force. This type of touch and the embodied presence of your therapist enables you to feel safe, supported, and held. The sense of safety allows your brain to switch from fight or flight to rest and repair. It's in this state that healing and change can begin to take place. So what should you expect in a treatment session? Generally, your therapist will ask you about your health history and current concerns. They'll ask you to sit or to lay fully clothed on a treatment table. They'll make gentle contact with your body and guide you to explore sensations. During the session, your awareness will amplify. As this happens, you will begin to notice the tensions and deeply held restrictions in your body. These are unconscious and habitual. When your brain becomes conscious of these patterns, it can then create change. Clients report noticing feelings of release in the restrictions and tensions in their tissues, small movements and adjustments, temperature changes, a deep sense of relaxation or relief. Experiences that are too overwhelming or traumatic to cope with can remain in your system, locking your body in a fight or flight state. The long-term effects of this unresolved trauma can include feelings of dissociation, stress, and hyper-alert, and can lead to illness and disease. BCST works particularly well with trauma by gently facilitating your body and brain to resolve held experiences without the need to revisit the original traumatic incident. Practitioners generally work with a wide variety of clients. The therapy is gentle, which allows it to be used during pregnancy, after childbirth, with newborns, with young children, adults, and the elderly. Clients seek treatment for an extensive range of symptoms including pain, fatigue, stress-related conditions, difficulties with sleep, and digestive issues. Other clients are interested in improving general physical, mental, and emotional well-being. BCST is a unique therapy. It is gentle, non-invasive, and no force or manipulations are used in the treatment. The therapy is client-led. The treatment pace is set by you and the requirements of your body. BCST acknowledges the whole person and that emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical health are all interconnected. The understanding of the body's intelligence to heal and to facilitate self-repair is central to the therapy. Clients report feeling deeply listened to on all levels. BCST is a progressive therapy that embraces the latest findings in medical science and the wisdom of traditional healing arts. Biodynamic touch is a powerful tool to stimulate the brain to make new connections. Clients often experience more resilience, energy, calmness, mental clarity. After a series of treatments, many people notice an improvement in their symptoms. They experience greater vitality and a sense of well-being. Clients report a reduction in pain, better overall health, improved immunity, improved sleep, better digestion, feeling more energetic, feeling calmer and more relaxed, coping better with stress, improved body awareness, and feeling more connected and aware.
嘅治療嘅，咁但係佢上嚟嘅時間咧，阿萬 Sir 就話俾我聽咧，原來佢喺 Facebook 咧睇咗我哋好多資訊嘅，即係發覺咧佢你啲見證可能佢哋睇過，咁係嘛，咁阿 Esther 咧就係有多年嘅身體問題啦，咁佢陣間自己講幾多就我哋唔去揭露佢嘅私隱啦，咁但係我哋都想咧，阿萬 Sir， 我叫你萬 Sir OK 咯 ，OK， 阿萬 Sir 同埋阿 Esther 咧就介紹下大家俾你哋認識下啦，咁因為大家一齊上堂都有啲好多交流嘅時間啦，咁大家認識下啦，咁同埋咧，我又想 Esther 咧講下俾我聽咧，前日上嚟做完治療之後咧，有啲乜嘢嘅反應啊，咁由不如由阿萬 Sir 開始講先啦，點解會即係識得上嚟啲咁冷門嘅地方啦，同埋即係我係上完堂就即刻嚟即係做完治療即刻嚟上堂喎，咁俾你介紹下自己。
大家好啊，我姓馬，咁因為我哋個女咧同我哋平時係同一間房，同一個同學，呢個女係同學嚟嘅，咁所以就加咗佢Facebook，咁 就會耐唔耐都會發電視出咗嘅，咁我其實都有留意嘅。咁因為最近咧就我姨太太嘅身體咧就好痛到一個程度咧，就係去咗幾間醫院，即係做晒啲檢查，即係睇咗10個醫生，4日3夜睇咗10個醫生，2間醫院做晒所有檢查係長到佢
10個醫生裏邊有啲係教授嚟㗎嘛，
咁啊長到佢係即係冇一個好確切嘅話題，到底係咩病？然後就啱啱睇翻個專科嘅醫生啊，第幾個科嘅，咁咧佢就覺得佢係情緒亦都有影響個身體有啲痛症，就俾消炎咗佢有啲逐漸嘅好翻，但係咧嗰個根咧就仲以前，即係話佢已經好痛，只不過咧情緒安撫咗咧就冇以前即係做緊嗰下方係咁痛㗎，咁所以我哋都試過好多咧，有啲弟兄姐妹咧，佢聽到佢有問題，就揾啲中藥嚟同佢推拿，咁啊推咗成10年㗎，咁都有緩解嘅，但係始終都係嗰個問題嘅根源喺度。咁我哋有試過我哋名嘅神燈都嚟照，即係嗰啲唔知大家有啲
中醫一般用嗰啲叫神燈啊，針住灸，跟住再加個照燈，
唔係唔係佢啲係都係又係好神奇，即係如果皮膚病人喺度照佢直頭會好嘅，有啲創傷係好快愈合嘅，咁佢就話即係暫時試咗唔係好耐啦，照咗幾次咁啦，咁嗰日就無意中睇到啊。周律師發嗰個視頻咧，係講緊點樣做啊？咁啊，我哋佢就話不如試下啦，咁樣即係見有啲咁神奇嘅嘢咁，即係我個心好好嘅，即係啲新嘅市民咧，其實係我覺得佢一定有佢存在嘅價值，所以就即係嚟試一試啦。佢係試咗之後，大家話你好似真係冇咁痛就 OK 喎，即係我哋嘅覺得啲你要不如你學埋啦。可以好似自己人哋啦，就唔需要成日啦。我都好啦，咁試下。
OK， 好。呢個係個跟嗰個開口。如果肢體要活動㗎，即係話咁樣係開，咁樣係合。上面活動嘅方向，我哋可以細分到嘅。我哋雙手就係我哋嘅 healing hand，就係我哋嘅儀器。呢啲就可能下視到嘅腦神經啦，因為我哋有12對腦神經啦，其中有啲神經線都係供應我哋面部嘅肌肉啦。等於頭先阿言問面癱都係第7對嘅神經線啦。佢嗰個出口其實都喺耳仔後邊，咁而家阿 Andy 嘅反應咧都大機會咧係嗰個神經線嘅反射嘅釋放咯。咁6隻牽其實就係一個全隻嘅鬆弛嘅釋放啦。咁落到去唔同嘅節段。唔同嘅神經嘅壓迫都有唔同嘅釋放啦。追夢啦，佢有追夢啊，佢嗰次嘅追夢就咁樣。不過佢醒翻係唔知係6個鐘頭之後，咁就好咗佢前 前仆啫，佢就當瞓覺咯。咁但係嗰個質素就瞓得好好啦。
咧又準備咧同呢一個咧 video 裏邊嘅 Chloe 同埋 Claire 一齊唱 Uncle Buck， 呢個咧係上年㗎啦，而家我哋今年咧高大咗，我哋一齊唱，1、2、3 Uncle Buck my good friend Uncle Buck is his friend no man 呢個唔啱版啊！我哋唱唔啱歌詞，我哋一齊再唱一次。係咪仲唔啱？再唱一次，1、2、3 Uncle Buck and Donald Duck Uncle Buck my good friend Uncle Buck is a fat old man saw the star 好嘢，拜拜。
全意全心盡力盡聲的去愛。
天開了，傾因為讓我張開手來接受，張開了得釋放，讓我舉起手來讚頌。
願我更渴慕，成為承載恩典的器皿，將愛傾注我心，願我更渴求，誠然附上謙卑，嗰裏邊心意更新去愛。願我更渴慕，成為承載恩典的器皿，將愛傾注我心。更渴求，誠然附上謙卑，改變心意，更新去愛。願我更渴慕，成為承載恩典的器皿，將愛